Hi, my name is Paul Kohler with Creator Studios, and today we're going to be doing a quick video on showing you how to get your property ready for photography, for the listing, and for showings. And getting your property right for those events can mean the difference between tens of thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars if you don't get it right the first time. The longer your property sits on the market, every day it ends up costing money, or it potentially can cost you a lot of money. Also, the more people that are interested, the faster it goes and the more probability you have of multiple people bidding on that property. But one thing I can guarantee you is you're not going to get the most money for that property if it isn't shown in the correct light. And that takes a little bit of time and a little bit of effort, but that little time and little effort is going to mean a lot of money in your pocket when it's all said and done. So come with me. I'm going to be showing you through this home. They did a perfect job in getting it ready. So it's going to be all the things that you should do to have a house ready to be able to be ready for photography and video.
So first things first, starting outside and then are making our way in. We got the center property here, and the first thing you want to start dealing with is your curb appeal. You cannot neglect the outside, or you would prefer not to. So as you see this property, go through, take the time to de-weed, get weeds out, put some new mulch down. If you're able to refresh your grass, if it's, a good time of year for it and you can get green grass, lay some seed, trim some bushes, go through and just make sure that everything is as neat and tidy as you can make it, as is reasonable. Depending on your neighborhood, you certainly don't want to be the sore spot in the neighborhood because it stands out and you want to match it. So if it matches, that's pretty much what you got to be looking at. You can see here that their bushes on the side are nice, and in the back they got the palm trees and everything. This house is ready to go.
This house starts off great. There are minor decorations. There's nothing on that top. There are no personal items or personal photos on the counters, on the shelves. That's something you're going to want to have removed from everything. And as far as a decorative standpoint, it's minimal. They have a couple simple pieces and the rest is all clear. You want to avoid clutter like the plague. And this homeowner did a great job in doing that. So first, we're going to start with the big areas that are the absolute most important. If you get everything else wrong, but you get these right, you're ahead of the game. Because sometimes this is overwhelming. Cleaning your home and having it ready for photography and ready to have it shown are two very different things. One of the things that I hear from clients often is,
but I live in the home, and you need to decide whether you're going to be living in it or selling it. Now you can stay there and you can live there, but you just don't want people to feel that when they come visit and look at the house.
Nobody wants to see a lived-in home. Everybody wants to see a blank slate that they can come in that doesn't have any extra work that you didn't happen to complete or that you're living there. They don't want to move out a roommate, and that's how you got to kind of look at this. So here we are in the kitchen, one of the #1 places in the whole entire home. So what they did a really good job with here is these countertops are clear. I would personally avoid putting much, especially for a listing, on an island like this. You want to be able to see through. You want the photos to see through. So that, see this? There's an unobstructed view to the rest of the house. The dining area, the living room. You don't want to have any obstruction there. And having everything removed off of these countertops is a really big deal. Really don't want flowers. They obstruct the view. The view is worth more because the view is what the money is. The flowers are going to be dead in 3 days, and that view is going to be what they get. They're not going to get the flowers. Next, you want to make sure your stainless steel is clean. You want to make sure if there isn't anything on top of that fridge, like cabinets, like in this one, you want to make sure everything is off of the front of the fridge and off the top of the fridge. You want to make sure that when you come back here and we're looking at the rest of the countertops, they have a minimal amount of decoration. And that is a big deal. You want that new homeowner, whoever's coming to look at the home, to think of their items and to think, oh my gosh, you have tons of counter space. And this shows just like that. Now there are 2 things on the counter, and that's fine. This isn't the time to go to Pier 1, if it was still open, and start loading up, or Bed Bath & Beyond, whatever, and start loading up on gadgets. You want all of your gadgets to be gone off the top. You want this nice and clean, just like this. What it says, if these countertops have a bunch of stuff on them, is that you don't have any storage for them, that there's nowhere to put them. And you don't want the potential buyers to think or see that. Now, if you've got a glass top, you want these tops and everything to be spotless, just like this. And you've got these nice stainless steel appliances, you want to make sure they show clean. They're all ready to go. You don't even have to try to sell it. Nobody has to talk about it. A potential home buyer can come in and just see there's not even a streak. Take the time. Now, look, I've been in a lot of different homes. I get it. It can take a lot of work. This is an ideal situation, and you want to be as close to this as possible. Again, it means money. So think of it that way. You want to pick up an extra 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, keep it like this. You want to lose money in the negotiation, then don't. So we don't have to go inside. Try to make sure all of your light bulbs are on and working and matching. They can have a yellow hue or a white hue. The hue is less important than them all matching. If one is a yellow hue and one is a blue hue, that's going to really put off for photography and video. I can correct for it, but it doesn't work as well. So that's the kitchen. You get that right, you get the kitchen right like this, and you're almost halfway there, okay? So next is in the living room. So in the living room, people like to put up personal pictures. This doesn't have any personal pictures, and the decorations are simple as can be. And this is how you want it. You don't want a bunch of personal photos or anything like that. You want it nice and a clean and empty slate. If you're ever wondering, like, where's a good home that I can walk through myself, go to your local builder who's currently building and go through the model homes. And then just take notes or take photos. In this case, you can just look here and you can see what we've got. So even when we come in to the entertainment center, everything is neat, organized. There's 1 or 2 items on each shelf, and that's it, and everything else is nice and clean and clear. And on the top, there are decorations, but it is very simple, and that's how you want it. If you can hide your remotes, and your coffee table should look something just like that. If it's empty, that's fine. The last thing you should do is go out and buy decorations. That's not what does it. It's better to be clear and empty than it is to have too much on it. So when in doubt, just take it out. And if you know you can make it look like this, then go for it. In this case, they've got a nice, simple setup on their dining room table and on the dresser in the back of it. I don't know what this is called. I probably should learn. Comment below if this serving station or whatever, if you got a good name for it. But again, look, clear. You don't have pictures from Christmas and a whole bunch of birthday cards here. Empty. Act like you're going to move out of here because you're selling it. Act as if. Okay, so now we've got these first 2 major areas done. The next major area is the master bedroom. You get these right with the master bath, or primary bath, primary bedroom, and you've done your job. The rest are all bonuses. They are less important. You want to do them, but if we're looking in hierarchy and priority, these are the hierarchy and priorities. Now, for this particular home, I don't always shoot closets unless they look like this or I'm told. So in this case, the closets look just like this. and they're great. The closet is neat and organized. If you have a build-out closet like this and it's not organized, the mess is not worth taking a photograph of. So this is nice and organized. This adds value. And for photography, or for when people are coming, this says, wow, I'm ready. Because you've got a his and her closet here, or hers and theirs, and whatever it is. But you've got closets for everybody here, for two people. Two-people relationship has closets. And yeah, so these are done really nice. You got the shoes. It's self-explanatory. But I mean, personally, I don't recommend taking photos of a closet unless it's done like that. Because if it's too busy, it's distracting, and we don't want to do that while people are in the buying process. Now, coming into the master bedroom, we got the same rules. Same rules apply. You got 2 candles. Take off your perfumes. Get, all of your extra little gadgets and wires and cords off of your dresser and your end tables or nightstands. Make the bed. Set up some pillows. Make it look just like this. It's nice. It's clean. It's clear. They've got one photo up top, and it's decorative and easy. They don't have a lot of extra stuff. There's no prescriptions out. Take everything off of your nightstands. That second ledge, they decorated lightly. They didn't leave out any details in this home, so they went ahead and did that. It looks great. Now going into the master bath. Same story. You're going to notice a theme here. So in the master bath, everything comes off of the countertops. Just make the countertops empty. If you have a decorative towel like this, that's okay. Sometimes I remove the towels. If they're going to get in the way of the shot, I remove them. Unlike an Airbnb photography setup, this is just got to be simple. This is really simple. You want these tops, like on a bathtub like this, to be nice and clear. You want your shampoo and soaps all gone, unless they are decorative, but just remove them. They got one painting up in the corner. And there's pretty me. So good. And then everything is nice and clean. These mirrors are spotless, which is great. If you need a spot to push stuff, the water closet where the toilet is, I use that all the time to put extra stuff in. If you can keep it clean, keep it clean. But I'm not going to shoot it. It's not, unless you got a golden toilet in there, it doesn't matter. Squeegee, clean your glass in the shower. Make sure everything's good, and same rules. No soap. Just take everything out. Keep it nice and clean. Just like this. Okay, we're going to be going to the front bedrooms, or second bedrooms. Second and third bedroom. This happens to be a 4-bedroom house. I'm not going to go through every bedroom, but I'm going to go through the ones that matter for relevance to answer what would be oftentimes questions. So in this case, you come in the second bedroom. We don't have a lot of stuff. Listen, if you have kids, I understand kids can be messy. Get it as straight as you possibly can, or we just won't shoot it. But this goes back to the money factor. Take the time, get it ready. There's nothing on the end tables. It's all clean and clear. Now, this family doesn't have any kids, so they don't have that to keep up with. And I understand kids have a lot of toys, but we need them straight. If they can be straight, you got to get them straight. And nightstands, clear. No family photos. They're all down. It's all clean. It's all perfect. Bed's made. The accompanying bathroom goes by the same rules. It's all clean. It's all perfect. There are no extra toothbrushes and toothpaste sitting out. There's nothing there. No hair dryers. It does not look lived in, and that's what you want. And then same thing with that bath. Get rid of the soaps. Get rid of the soaps. Make sure the faucet handles, faucets are clean, the handle's clean, shower's clean. And that all the lights work. The light doesn't work in this. I can get it and I can make it straight. But they did a really good job on this. Clean towels, not used towels. Everything's nice and perfect. Now for this bedroom, this is a den. They're not using it as a bedroom. They got a nice little sofa. I don't normally shoot the closets in rooms like this, but I did shoot this one because it's got a wooden build out. It looks great and it's organized like a little mini library, and it adds value to the house. So when that's the case, we get her done. Coming around slowly. They've got their TV, and the shot in here turned out beautiful. So let's go to the next room. We got one room left to go. Here's the laundry room. They even did their laundry room perfect. They have all the extra stuff gone. There's a vacuum cleaner in the corner, but it's perfect. Everything looks exactly how it's supposed to be. Now, I understand laundry rooms are work rooms. This again falls under not as important for spaces, just like garages, unless it's all built out and perfect, not as important. But if you need to make a laundry room look right, look at this, and it's the way you want it. Soaps and all that are gone. Now we're in the office. The big thing when you have an office at home is clutter, is what I most often see. But they've got it just right. They've got a single plant. There's a single lamp. There aren't a bunch of papers left out, not on the extra table and not on the office table. The office table is clean and perfect, and that's how you want it to look. If you've got a bunch of papers out, I don't want to touch them. So I don't want to touch your papers if you left them, and neither do people who are coming to look at the place. So you want them all gone. Just straighten it up and clean it and be organized. It'll feel wonderful. The bathroom is the same as the other bathrooms. Nice, straight, clean, perfect. No toothbrushes, toothpaste, etc. The theme is the same all the way through. So last, let's go outside and see the pool. Okay, for the pool, you want pillows picked up, seat cushions corrected. If you have a umbrella, you'd like that umbrella open, just like this. You want the pool deck clean and clear, no hoses laying out, and if there is a protective guard, it's good to take that protective guard down for the photos, and they can make note that you have the protective guard there. If you have a clean grill, then we'll open the grill up and we'll want to showcase that. On the patio area here, same rules as the living room. You don't want a bunch of extra garbage. You want it all nice, clean. A couple pillows. You don't want too many pillows. Just relax on the decorations, and simplicity is the way to go. Take a look here. The tabletop is nice and clean. Don't worry about much more staging than this. It is not necessary. If you want to put margaritas out, that's great. But that doesn't sell the house. They did a very good job showing the size. They've got their lawn chairs like that, out with the umbrella there, and it looks like I want to stay here for the rest of the day, and I'm willing to spend the money to be here, or I wish I could. And that's what you want. You want them leaving feeling, wow, that place was really nice. I don't need to do anything. It is all ready for us. And if you've got stuff to finish in your house, get it as close to this as you possibly can. And then move on. You know what your condition in our house is. So don't let anything be an excuse. I want to thank you all for watching and staying tuned. If you like what you saw, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you have questions, comments, things that I missed, be sure to comment in the comments below. And if you want this done for your home, just give me a call. Everything's in the description, and you can find me at Creator Studios. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one.